comfortable that you played throughout the playoffs.
Yeah, and by contrast, we did see Pyosik, right? That bot lane setup. Like, yeah, it's kind of rudimentary, but obviously you know that Nocturne's probably going to be going for another good example of something we talked about at top of day with Pyosik. But GG had some good break.
Different draft now that Tristan is open, something that they're looking at for sure. Maybe they're just gonna 1P it themselves.
Say Team Liquid probably the only other team that has consistently flexed that pick, but lock in a support counter for Core, or look for something for Pyosik and give him the rel instead. And it looks like we are back to the Viego reset hype train.
I'm surprised to see him go back to it. He has had 2 great Viego games so far, so clearly he's very confident on the champion. Pyosik starting up another thing in wave states is a pretty big lead for Golden Guardians, given that we also expect them to have pretty strong mid to late game team fighting.
Oh, APA, Flash Pop Blossom, they turn their tails right onto Gori, but not enough damage. Just one more on attack. It's the Flash Q from Pyosik as the Blade of the Ruin King finds its mark. River flashing around top of Pyosik, knowing that he's got nowhere to go. But the stun, the miss. River has the twisted advance, but Summit is here for the counter re-engage, and they find 2 kills in the end.
Team Liquid instant
Mid-wave. First Dragon goes over to...
Because if TL doesn't really get an advantage on the mid jungle in early game, they made the play just before Herald, so it means that they don't have any pressure up for the Herald itself. So even though they get some kills, the objective should still, in my opinion, go to Golden Guardians here. And if TL forces a fight, I think GG should be favored.
Force that mid-wave prio and guaranteed Rift Herald as no one contests River and he secures it.
Yeah, I mean, Abe pretending to be Kaisa, sending his clones out as an all-in here on Yeon.
Oh, and nice engage from Huhi, knocking up Yeon, so he's not able to get any damage out. CoreJJ forced to run away with the crash down. Exhaust onto Yeon. Still has a flash, but Stixxay's looking for the bullets on the...
I like the attempt there. They had the early 6, but they couldn't actually convert it into a kill. Now it's Team Liquid's turn on the other side of the map.
Nice flash from Licorice, dodging the stun from Pyosik, and he doesn't have a flash to follow. Only vision on Gori in the mid lane, and Huhi has slunk around to the right side.
An experience.
No quickness available, but the Nature's Grasp into the knockup, into the burning carpet. Golden Guardians make that look easy. And the Rift Herald...
Yes, it is, and just be happy with it.
Yeah, even these lane assignments are pretty annoying for the side of Team Liquid. Summit can do so much less under turret.
And it's a repeat visit. River, it almost looked like he wasn't even needed on that top play. They had so much damage from Stixxay and Huhi alone, but the Nature's Grasp locks him down for the guaranteed kill. And this should be the first brick going the way of Stixxay and the rest of Golden Guardians. As the rest of Team Liquid, we're looking for a play seemingly on the mid and the bottom side of the map, but with first one to...
sees them on the Herald here, but
yeah.
It looks like they're still just... Well, now they're walking into contest. I really think they have to contest this one.
Oh, if Gori can interrupt him with the Buster Shot, he rocket jumps. Can he get the ulti? Oh, but he's in vision, so Gori not able to stop him. Now it's a 5-on-4 against Golden Guardians in this Rift Herald pit. They bully them off, and they're able to win the objective.
Nice little play out of Team Liquid there to bully them off, but it did cost...
The Herald is basically negated already.
Yeah, see, the annoying thing about Tristan is you're like, great, we used our TP advantage.
Yeah, this is a good way to force a fight. I think GG is just gonna kind of slowly hit it and let the tower get chunked.
Yeah, Huhi's trying his best to stop the charge coming through, but does drop. Not enough pressure, though, from the rest of Team Liquid to actually follow that up with a turret. So for Golden Guardians, that's not that bad, given that you know Shelly's basically going to get a charge off. They're not actually losing a gold off of it. It's pretty huge.
AP has TP here, so if I'm TL, I'm looking for a fight with GG. I think GG's a bit overextended here. He's TPing in.
They throw out the ulti and the equalizer, and they just burn Summit down before he gets a chance to fight. Pyosik is waiting on APA. 3-man Pop Blossom, multiple members knocked up. Can they find the reset? Pyosik is burning down River with the equalizer and the burning on River, and now he's the Maokai. Can he look for another reset here? He has to join up and link up with APA. Oh my goodness, over the wall, triple kill. Now Gori and Huhi are in his sights. He's looking for another one. Gori's forced to flash. He finds the sun. That's the quadra. Pyosik looking for more. Huhi's forced to run. The Q's shattering strike stun. Huhi's burning down. It's the penta for Pyosik.
Pyosik is going crazy. A pentakill to keep the game alive for Team Liquid. He does not.
Entire game, they were not patient for one single play, and Pyosik gets a pentakill. And they're on the Nash.
River doesn't have ultimate for another few seconds here. AP another flank right onto the backline. Stixxay's completely isolated off. The equalizer's burning, but it's not enough damage. Pyosik has found his resets once again, and the rest of Golden Guardians, their core has been shattered. And without the backline, the damage, it's an easy pickup for TL.
Second fight in a row. APA finds the backline, gives them the resets to start going through. Yeon goes flying in. Golden Guardians wanted to punish Pyosik for dying at the end of that play and thinking, hey, if the jungler is down, we can force a fight. But again, they lose track of APA, like you said, Treats.
This is really greedy by GG, I think. I don't think they have a clear advantage. They don't have almost any ults. I'm not sure what they're doing here. I mean, TL is really happy to take this fight. APA coming from a really good angle, gets the 2-man ult on the carries, and Yeon flying in, resets City once again. GD, you guys need to chill out a bit.
They're definitely losing their mind there. And I have to say, APA didn't just get the one on Gori, but he also disjointed the Stixxay wall ride to make sure they wouldn't. That was always how they lost their games.
Now they're looking for Stixxay once again. They know that he doesn't have summoner spells. It's just easy pickings for Team Liquid. One more. Can they get off of this Red Bull Baron power play? They're already barreling through the mid-tier.
Suddenly it snowballs into another play. You lose Nash, you lose a few kills, and the game is kind of snowballed on the other way around. So TL's looking pretty good right now. Summit's trying to escape.
Still burning from the flame spitter. Licorice gets a knockup from Huhi, and they're able to take out Summit, but you got to deal with the members in the mid lane who have now barreled through into the inhibitor. And that inhibitor is going to fall. Team Liquid shall take their leave.
Nice Lungle on this potential dragon spawn.
Oh, and they beat them right on in! They clipped Gori! I mean, I don't know what they were thinking, but they were hoping that they were not waiting in that bush, and now Pyosik is getting the resets once again, looking for Stixxay. Still no summoner spells to cleanse, but it's just to go down Yeon with the killer instinct, and Team Liquid are just farming the Golden Guardians at this point.
Yeah, that's going to be game. They have super creeps coming in. Summit's respawn with his teleport. Only Huhi and Licorice left alive. He does have the Rumble ultimate, but it's Baron buffed up minions.
At 23 minutes, Equalizer will be expended by Licorice to try and clear the minion wave, but they are just taking down these Nexus turrets rapidly. And Team Liquid will try to end this series swiftly. They're up 2-0. They're on match point. Pyosik refusing to miss the championship weekend.
23.5-minute Game 2 victory out of Team Liquid. Golden Guardians had the early game in their hands the whole way through, but a couple of mid-game team fights off the back of APA flanks lead to a very fast victory.
I mean, I thought this game was done more than the last game, and TL just proved me wrong once again, so... I mean, Viego's really working out for Pyosik. He's having a crazy day on the pick.
Yeah, 11-2-3 this game. We talk about the setup out of APA, but it's Pyosik who's slam dunking those plays home. Multiple resets after the initial pickoffs by APA. The two of them together. We've talked about it all year long. They see the game the same way, and here they go, knowing that Golden Guardians are going to contest the Dragon, just camping this brush, and the two of them comboing together yet again. They can't speak the same language. Sometimes APA doesn't know what he's going to be getting in the draft, but at the end of the day, they see the game the same way, and they're able to make plays together.
Yeah, if you see your Nico and your Rel jumping in, I think you know what it means. It means go kill the enemy, and they did that quite a few times at the end of this one.
And check this out. I just got word that Pyosik pentakill was the first ever LCS jungler pentakill we've had in the history of the league.
Insane stuff out of Pyosik, having a very, very good series here so far.